Dallas was right. I know what was going on. that it's just a grounding issue. It's an electromagnetic field issue. So I moved the power plug for the pedals far away from the phone. I don't want to hear the static anymore. So it did not really have to do with the pedals or the amp. live. Hello. Easy going back to me making. I think so, cheeseburger. Yeah. An American made. Leon does live, thank you. TC, you got those pauses, man. Just pause, don't do anything. Hi, Caesar. nice compliment. Cheeseburger, my neighbors. Does live. We'll see you next time on the live. Floria, how are you, Floria? Matthew Gauthier. Good to see you too, Matthew. Thank you, Cheeseburger. How are you, Tess? That's good, Florida. Glad to hear that. Mathieu, bonsoir. Matthew from Chicago. Tess, my guitar is falling for me. Thank you guys for the compliments. Tess, Blake, Matthew. That's cool, Matthew. Cheeseburger, yeah. See, I think we got a nice sunset here. Oh god. The battery's at 16%. I don't know if you can see the sunset. Anywho, I don't want to say goodbye because Tess Blake would be really mad. We'll play a little more. 6:30. It's getting dark here in Chicago. I can put my headphones. I think my neighbors wouldn't hate me much. They already do. Cool, Florida. Thank you, Cheeseburger. TC, Tess Blake. You guys already know my favorite Pink Floyd backing track. Cool, Cheeseburger. Yeah, it's 6:30 here in Chicago. You ready, Tess, TC, Cheeseburger, Matthew, Floria, Burkina Faso if you're still here. That's my favorite Floydian backing track. I got sunburned so bad. I swore I would never go back. Where is that at, Cheeseburger? How far is it from Fort Lauderdale? Yeah, it's really it got really dark. Probably should the headphones. Put the headphones. That's cool, Tess Blake. Yeah, I went there. I thought that I don't get sunburned because I walk. Thank you, TC. Yeah, I walk a lot, shirtless in the summer. TC knows that. We went to Fort Lauderdale, spent the whole day with this chick, and I thought it's Chicago. I swear to God, I wasted my whole vacation, man. I couldn't even shower without a shirt on. But I got so sunburned, I swore I would never play with the sun again, especially in Florida. Plush from Stone Temple Pilots. Let's see if we can find a backing track. Yeah, it's getting really dark here. I might have to put headphones. Yeah, when you put these songs, YouTube blocks them. Hi, William. Yeah, just Blake. That's what I thought. I'm telling you, I got so sunburned. I wasted my whole vacation. I'm telling you, I thought so too. Not so much. William Doyle, it's very weird. I'm not a big fan of country, but I love Hank Williams and Johnny Cash, like classic country. But I mean, I probably can put a backing track of Hank Williams, but I don't know particular songs. It's cool, Cheeseburger. Sorry, Cheeseburger. Next time. Not in the mood for the song. Sorry, Cheeseburger. Yeah, I've been to Minneapolis a couple times. Okay, last song. It got really dark here in Chicago. I probably should put headphones. Tess Blake, you are mean. Exactly. There's a lot of ice fishing in Minnesota for sure. I don't, Cheeseburger. I wish I were a sports person. Fluttering is back, TC. wind blowing, TC. You guys are talking about Minnesota and Utah and Florida. Let me put my headphones on. It got really dark. I don't know if I should go out. Oh God, it's 11%. I was gonna say I was gonna go for a safety meeting. Oh man. Yeah, it's one of those last days, like really nice weather. Should probably go for a walk. Yeah, I've never been to Utah. Tess Blake. My battery is Thank you, TC. Yeah, I was joking. Yeah, Tess Blake. I told you, TC, last time, you cannot even imagine the sunrise in Chicago. Tess Blake, you said you used to live here, right? I don't know, man. I've been catching the sun, technically worshiping the sun. Yeah, you know what? Tess Blake, hold on. The static that I was having could actually have been. Hold on. Just turn the light on. Hold on 1 second. Oh boy, boy, boy. Excuse me. So have I, Tess Blake. Yeah, there is something about. I told you, TC. Oh God, it's not charging. Come on, man. This cable is shot. Oh God. Here we go. It is charging now. Nope, it stopped. There, it's charging now. Remove the phone gently. Come on, man. This is a good angle. Just move right here. Eddie, I'm gonna go out for a safety meeting. I don't know if you guys are gonna be here. I already put my headphones on. Tess Blake should ask TC. That's what Ninja calls it. Or is it Ninja Rick Rob? TC. By the way, that thing has healed, TC. You know about my fall, Tess Blake, right? Just gonna go out for a smoke, and Rick Rob calls it a safety meeting, so I don't want to say I'm gonna go out for a smoke. Yeah, it's gone. I think the muscle. Tess Blake, you do know about my fall, right? So I was streaming from the lake and I fell between the rocks. Yeah, these guys, that's from the accident. That skin has grown here. This one is still, when I take the Band-Aid, yeah, it's Rick Robb that calls it a safety meeting. Anyhow, I'll be right back. You guys are gonna have to keep me company because I'm gonna try not to drink tonight. I really have to be clear-minded tomorrow. Might have beer or two, but I have to be sober. Anyway, I'll be right back. TC, Tess Blake, Cheeseburger, if you're still here. Burkina Faso. God, look at this. It's saying it's at 10% now. It's not actually charging. God, hold on. Cool. Cheeseburger, hold on. My phone is not charging, man. Oh, boy. Oops. Tess Blake, I know. You're saying I'm going to quit, but bad habit. This thing is not charging, man. Here we go. Thank you, DC. This phone is a pain in the behind, man. It's not charging. Anywho, you know what? I think I'll have to end the stream and I'll charge my phone a bit. Yeah, this is not sorry, Tess Blake, TC, and Cheeseburger. It's not charging, man. No, Tess Blake. God, I want to get rid of my smoking and drinking habit. If I start smoking weed, I am gone. Oh, man. No, Tess Blake, I'm already paranoid, like, by default. Sorry, guys, this thing is not charging. I'll have to end the stream and come back in 10-15 minutes if you guys have time. I'm making you guys dizzy. Anyway, I will see you guys if you're free in 10-15 minutes. Yeah, it's bad. Smoking is bad. I should not have said that. That's why I said it's a safety meeting. I just got hooked. Anywho, I will see you guys in 15-20 minutes. I might go to the lick, but it's at 7%. It's not charging, so it's not gonna... Oh, God. I might need to get a new phone. Anywho, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks, Cheeseburger, Tess Blake, TC. If you got time, please tune in maybe like 20, 30 minutes from now. Okay, thanks, Cheeseburger. TC, Tess Blake. Bye.